Welcome to Could It Exist in Real Life, where I'm not going to talk about three seashells. See the link in the description below on that one. After getting my new microphone, I decided to make up for my lack of recent videos by swearing like
ST, you are fined $1 Canadian for violation of the verbal morality statute.
What?
Make that 2.
As you can see, my defect has a bit of a snarky sense of humor. This is Demolition.
After the Nostalgia Critics review of the movie, I decided to take a look at a few things that might have actually happened. This is going to be different as I'm going through both the tech wonders as well as the political comparisons. Demolition Man is one of the many movies that helped popularize Sly Stallone as a credible action star after his move from the dramatic opus known as Rocky and First Blood. It stars Stallone as John Spartan, whose trademark is single-handedly apprehending criminals while destroying property in the process, earning him the nickname the Demolition Man. In Los Angeles 1996, he sets out to apprehend his archenemy, the psychotic Simon Phoenix, played by Wesley Snipes.
Wait, a rule-bending detective going after a psychotic maniac who only wants to create more chaos. It's fucking Batman.
After apprehending Phoenix, Spartan learns he inadvertently murdered the hostages he was holding. He didn't even know they were in the building when it was destroyed, so he's sentenced to be frozen in the cryo prison along with Phoenix.
A cop getting apprehended for murder? What sort of sorcery is this?
36 years later, it is 2032. 99% of all crime is eliminated as Los Angeles has been turned to San Angeles, run by Raymond Cocteau, who is described as an evil Mr. Rogers.
Hey, Fred's the good one. It's Raymond we're talking about. Assholes.
Phoenix is thawed out for a routine parole meeting, but he escapes, now armed with skills that make him the ultimate assassin in order to assassinate Edgar Friendly, leader of an underground unit designed to undermine Cocteau's dystopian utopia.
I call bullshit on that. This guy's clear violation of the creed.
With nowhere else to turn, the sap PD thaw out Spartan in hopes he could catch him once and for all. Let's get the politics out of the way first. Much of what happened to San Angeles, such as everyone being spied on, is very similar to a recent incident where the NSA was allegedly accused of spying on the world through, among most things, their email addresses and computers. Ed Snowden could very well be the Edgar Friendly in real life.
Those rant is probably not as funny as Dennis Leary's.
Cocteau, as described before, was based off one half Fred Rogers for a seemingly innocent and kind demeanor, and one half every dictator in the world, from Adolf Hitler to Kim Jong-un, due to a sudden need to control the rest of the country, including its citizens.
That explains why that music is commercial music. Maybe pop music is taken down as well as the Kim and Ronan. There's also that bit where Arnold might be president one day. NC may think his affair might stop, but I say, hey, it worked for Bill. Now on with the technology.
First off, there's the code chips implanted in every human being in San Angeles. This does exist. Since the early 2000s, there have been tracker chips used as an alternative to collars as a means to identify and track lost pets. With the right amount of tinkering, these chips can be implanted into other living things, including humans.
It's one thing when conspiracy nuts say the government do this, but it's another when you could actually buy one of these at your local pet store.
The second thing is the cars. While it's no surprise that computers, GPSs, and even phones can be hooked into these things, self-driving cars have been something of a pipe dream, until now. As of last year, Google has modified a Toyota Prius into becoming a driverless car.
So far, it's been in only 2 accidents, which is more than I can say for those assholes at the 401.
Third is the weapons of the movie. Because crime and violence has been reduced, there are only 2 weapons used in the 21st century. The first is the glow rod, which is pretty much a glorified taser baton, and the magnetic accelerator gun, which is pretty much a glorified miniature railgun.
Last but not least, the moment we've been waiting for, that fucking swear machine.
All it is a voice-activated swear jar.
As usual, debate, argue, and let me know what I missed. Stay tuned for more. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta go to the bathroom.
We're out of toilet paper.
Thanks a lot, you shit-breathing, fuck-face, ball-breathing, breath-fucking pain in the anus. So much for the seashells.